What's happening here? It's the rainy season, Luciana. No matter how much pain you're feeling, because you just got your period and it came down dragging your uterus with it, it can always get better after some Advil and trying new makeup. And that's what I plan to do today. Makeup to cheer me up. Let's do this. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Luciana, and today I'm gonna be trying Makeup Revolution for the first time. Yeah, I know I'm late to the game, okay, but things just arrive later here in Israel. And Makeup Revolution just recently started being sold at the pharmacy. So I went online because I was looking for a contouring palette, a cream contour palette, because I've been using powders for the past 2 years and I feel like it's time for a change. So I used Google Translate, you know, to try to find a contour palette that was selling here in Israel, that it wasn't too expensive. And then I saw on Superfarm, like, what? A cream contour palette for 42 shekels? And if you spend just a little bit more on their products, you know, on the Makeup Revolution products, you get a free brush set? Of course I have to. So yeah, I ended up spending a bit more than the minimum for one brush set. So I got to take 2 new brush sets. Aren't they cute? Like so festive, like, you know, Christmas, holidaysy. So yeah, I have the products, the brushes. Let's play with makeup. Here is the palette, right? So it's a proper contouring palette. You know, contouring products, they are a bit more grayish to create shadows. I find it interesting that they also included like a highlighter, because technically it's a contour and highlight palette. So you have also like the lighter shades to create light and the darker shades to create shadow. And you have here like a highlighting shade. Whoop. But yeah, I saw really good reviews about it. It's quite cheap, as you can see, 42 shekels. Made in PRC. Where's PRC?
China, officially the People's Republic of China.
So good for 12 months after opening, like most cream products. Oh, right, that makes sense. So I guess I'm glad I chose the right one. I guess they have like fair, medium, and I hope dark, right, to be inclusive. But yeah, I got the fair one, which I didn't know was fair, but I guess it's good because, well, I have fair skin. So it says over here you have 8 units, as you can tell. Each one of them is 0.087 ounces or 2.5 grams each. It's a decent amount of product. Anyway, let's open. This is a very scratched up glass. Doesn't look new, but I mean, it looks untouched on the inside. A little bit of sweat on them. I hope these are normal from storaging conditions. Like, there's no fragrance. Maybe it smells like a little bit when something stays on the sun for too long or in the heat, you know? Like you can smell the oil. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here, like a lot of oils. I'm gonna do swatches after I finish opening the other products because, you know, I want my fingers to be clean. Let's move on. Next, I got over here this Onyx primer. It says over here, blurring and mattifying black gel primer. It's 0.61 fluid ounces or 18 milliliters. So it's not a lot for the same price of the palette, also 42 shekels. Primer with a black gel-like texture that blends sheer for a blurred and mattified base. See about that, because I have huge pores and an oily skin. This one was made in Italy. Good for 12 months after opening. PETA, cruelty-free and vegan. It's a glass bottle with a dropper. I'm really excited about trying this one. Come on, we all like those science experiments, you know, when one thing transforms into another and it's just like, wow, it's magic, you know? I want to be wow today. Next, I got this baking powder in the shade Lace. Like, they have different colors. One of them is white or translucent, and then like different colors, you know, for you to match with your skin tone and undertone. So this is the Lace one. It costs 28 shekels. I hope it will perform as well as it looks, because this is cute. I like this packaging. This one is 1.2 ounces or 32 grams, so it's a good amount. It's a good amount of powder. This one came sealed, but someone definitely tried to open it. Oh, maybe someone did open and then they put it back, because you see the lid, how it has like powder inside. So someone did open it, shake it up a little bit, and yeah, put it back. Or maybe didn't, I don't know, but like this looks suspicious. Maybe you can tell, but right over here, you see someone tried to scratch it to attempt to open it. I hate that you can never be sure if you're getting an untouched product. Anyway, these are the products that I have to try today. And then I got these, you know, as a gift. So this is their Ruby Crush brush collection. It comes with a staggered face brush, a powder brush, a fan brush, an angled eye brush. Why didn't I put in order? And a fluffy eye brush. So I'm gonna open one because I just have to try, and I'll give the other one as a gift because this again looks very festive. I feel like it's a nice holiday gift to someone. Let's open these brushes. I want to sterilize them before putting on my face. as one should. Never take something out of the package and just, you know, put it in your face. Take care of your face. Out. Alright, so let's check this staggered face brush. Here she is. It's a bit crooked already. Is it just me? Or like, do you also have a problem when you just buy a brush and it's new and you haven't even washed it and you see that like some hairs are not aligned? Okay, again, Luciana, this costs like what, £6, right? So don't expect the best quality, but it's just, you know, it's upsetting. Like, it's a new brush. Like, it shouldn't have anything damaged inside, you know, here. Like, you know, the glue, the bristles, everything should be in place. So I'm just trying to pull all the ones that are kind of like sticking out. Sorry, I'm picky about brushes. So it has this shape over here. Well, oh, that is soft. That is very, very soft. Synthetic bristles, they are cruelty-free. This is very soft. Anyway, next, the powder brush, also with some hairs sticking out. So yeah, just, you know, powder brush, also very soft. I like that. Soft but densely packed, like just the right amount, you know, to apply like powders and, you know, blushes, powders in general. First of all, like, let's appreciate the beauty of these brushes, right? Because like, it's so pretty. Then we have this fan brush. I always wanted to have one of these for highlighting. Same, very soft bristles. So cute! Next, the angle brush, which is like stained already. I don't know, what is that? Are you seeing that? This black dot on the brush, like what the fuck is that? It says over here like for eyebrows and eyeliners, but like this is just way too thick for that. I wouldn't use this for neither of those. Used to line eyes as shape and fill brows. Used to line eyes as shape and fill brows. That doesn't seem like proper English. All right, lastly, we got the fluff brush. I'm not sure if it's meant to be on the shape. I think it's just because of the packaging. Maybe after I wash, it will go back to normal. But yeah, you know, a crease brush. I like that it's a good size. So if you just want to quickly pack on some color, you know, for like a transition shade, I think this could be really nice. All right, let's get to it. Primer. Now I have on my skin sunscreen, as one should. You should be applying sunscreen before your makeup. Now, I'm obviously not gonna put this directly on my face, like, you know, people do for Instagram or TikTok, because that's just very unhygienic, you know, to be like touching your skin and putting it back in, touching your, you know, like, don't do that. They do it for the views, they do it because it gets them clicks and likes, but like in real life, if you wanna be hygienic with your face and your products, if you're having a lot of breakouts, just, and you do that, stop doing that. Let's start with one squeeze and then we'll see. It's a very gel-like consistency. Nice. I like the texture. I like how it feels. Now that can look very intimidating. It does look very intimidating. There's a very light fragrance. I think, yeah, definitely don't need that much. It doesn't blend in completely, so it does, you know, stay kind of grayish. I mean, if you're gonna use a foundation, as I assume you will, if you're using a primer, I don't think it's gonna be a problem, right? That is like, your face is gray. Okay, I think this is the maximum I can... Okay, I think this is the maximum I can blend this in. I'm gonna just wipe off this excess. Wait a little bit, you know, you should wait a few seconds, usually like 30 seconds for the primer to set before applying your foundation. In the meantime, I'm gonna redamp my beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender, it's from Wet n Wild. I like to use my Avent thermal water to do that. Any water is fine, I guess, you know, as long as it's clean water. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Catrice True Skin. I'm gonna mix the 010 Cool Cashmere with a little bit of the 015 Warm Vanilla. As I explained on a few videos back, that's how I get the right shade for me. I mix the two of them. I forgot to talk about the finish of the primer. It's not sticky. It did feel blurring, but I wouldn't say I felt mattified. I don't know, maybe I applied too much. Probably. Okay, now cream contour. Very creamy. Wow, okay. It seems very pigmented. Like it's really keeping its color. Very pretty. Oh, I'm having fun here today. I like this. I must say that this one is a lot more, the highlighter is a lot softer than the rest. A little bit more peachy, a little bit more, you know, neutral. And now we got the more warm toned one. Obviously, these, you know, can be concealers as well. Foundation, I mean, it's a face product. So if one day you don't want to wear foundation and you just want to carry these, cover, conceal, correct, whatever you want on your face and, you know, be done. I like the idea also of this, like for traveling. It's like quite a slim design. This is you know, 3-in-1, 4-in-1, right? It's like a concealer, foundation, because by the coverage I can see here, it's quite full coverage. You can mix and match to create your own, you know, shade of like foundation, concealer. Then you can contour. I'm pretty sure you can use this one also for kind of like bronzing, because it's a bit more warm toned. And then you have the highlighter. It's like everything in one palette. Like, this is
nice.
All right, so now let's get to the contouring shades. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is a great shade. I love it. Yes. Well, I haven't tried cream before. Anyway. They don't seem blotchy, like, wow. I was really skeptical. I thought that, you know, maybe because it's so cheap, like, it would be, you know, not that great. But the reviews were really good, and this seems really good in the swatch. That's a nice color. You can use this also, you know, as a cream eyeshadow, like, you know, to create dimension on your face. And now the yellow one. Right, let me do a close-up. All right, I am excited. Okay, you know what? For this portion of the video, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see. This is very, very white. Now I'm gonna try mixing these two shades, or maybe I should mix that one. Let's mix all of them. We're here. I always have redness over there, so I want to also try to apply this on my eyelid and see if it works well as, like, you know, an eyeshadow primer. Again, we're here. Let's try things. I didn't collect more product, I'm just using what's left. Okay, so I'm gonna try going with only this shade for contouring. That looks very gray, and I mean, contouring is grayer than a bronzer, but I feel like maybe this is too gray for me. So I'm gonna try mixing these two. Going over here. Kinda like just mixing the three of them now. Making some bigger lips. These seem so creamy, and like they're gonna be so easy to contour with. I'm liking that. I feel like it's nice that, like, with a cream product, you don't need to be so precise as how, you know, you apply them, because it's easier to blend than with the powder. How do I look? Beautiful. Highlighting and contouring are in place. Let's blend them. These are blending really nicely. So much easier in the powder. Wow. Where have you been all my life? I'm sure you can pack on and make it more dramatic. This looks a lot more natural than powder. I must say that it doesn't look so good under the eye. Maybe just, you know, use a proper concealer that is meant for the under eye area on your eyes. Or maybe it's just because it took too long, because I'm recording, so it took too long to blend, and now it's kind of like settle. Yeah, let me zoom you further so you can take a look inside over here. See over here? I don't know. I'm gonna try to apply a concealer before using the powder to bake, and let's see if that's gonna look better. This sponge is too big. I can't get in the inner corner, so I'm just gonna go with my finger. The nose is usually such a problematic area for me, and this is looking really nice on my nose. Come close. Are you seeing that nose? I mean, it's already creasing under here, but the tip of the nose, which is usually kind of like, you know, creepy when I apply powder contour on top of my foundation, it's looking wow. And it's very natural. It's natural. I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more of contour here, because I don't know, I like more. I want more. If you like a natural type of contouring, wow, cream contour is the answer, isn't it? I want to highlight just a little bit over here, because I feel like I blended the contour way too down here. Wow, this is like so easy to blend. I am in awe. Like, it's going on top of the foundation, like it's nothing. Like, I'm layering this and it's just taking, you know, it's just taking it. If this stays all day long, like after I set it with powder, wow, 42 shekels for this. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? All right, moving on. I'm gonna apply some concealer to fix this under eye situation, and then let's bake. Baking is crucial. I'm gonna go with my liquid camouflage high coverage concealer from Catrice in 010 porcelain. Everything is just talking to each other, like they're not fighting, they're communicating. Like it's a beautiful thing here. I am impressed. I wouldn't recommend this as like a concealer itself, or at least don't use it in areas where you have a lot of movement, such as your eyes and under your eye. Time to try this one. You also like when it happens, like tick, 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 the powder flying. Where am I gonna put it to dip the brush in, or the sponge to bake, like this tiny thing? I'm gonna go get a plate. Let's dip some powder in. Make sure I have no creases. I feel like I should have used a lot more concealer because I'm not 20 anymore. So if I don't have a thick layer of concealer, it doesn't make like this thick layer of like flawless skin. So while I wait for this to bake, I'm gonna use some of the contouring shades over here to create an eye look. Oh, it looks different because I used the rest of the powder to set the rest of the face. And obviously I feel like, it toned down the contouring a bit. But I mean, it's still there. Still looks nice. So I think I'm gonna go in with the warmer contouring shade, this one over here, for transition. And I'm gonna use this brush. I just watched a video today with Robert Welsh. If you don't know who Robert is, you're missing out. The video was about like, full face of cream products. And he was talking about, using like contouring products and how to do it. So you basically don't want to, like, as you would with powder, like blend, the whole windshield movement and stuff like that. It's like a more, precise movement with cream. This looks so pretty and natural. I like it. I just want to build that up a little bit more. But yeah, I have to say, the reviews were right. This is such a blendable palette. Well done. Makeup Revolution, well done. Now I'm gonna go in with this darker brown over here, just in the outer corner. Okay, I am in love. That's all I can say about this. I'm in love. This eye is so natural. Not that powder products can look natural, but you know what I mean. Cream looks like skin. Just a bit more. I went ahead and did my eyebrows and put on some lipstick off camera, because they're not the point of today's video. I think it's time to take this powder off my face. All right, powder's off. What do you think? It's very bright. Yeah, come closer. Okay, I'm now gonna use this brush to apply some blush, trying to turn this part that it's too white over here, a bit more wearable. And because I forgot about the highlighter over here and I already set my face with powder, I'm gonna use this blush from Il Makiage that has a little bit of shimmer in it. It will give me a little bit of glow as well on the highlighter area. Okay, this brush is very gentle at collecting products. You know what I think it's happening here? This part where I baked, it doesn't want to get any product because I keep putting, the brush over there and like nothing's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here before I look crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna settle my eyelids with powder. I'm just using the same lace powder set. I'm just tapping because I don't want to disturb what I did. Already set? Not set yet. This is gonna be my everyday look. I am loving this. Just gonna use this Il Makiage long wear eye pencil in Oreo. It's kind of like a dark brown, just to connect the lash line. Then I'm gonna reapply my mascara and I'll show you, the final look. I think this looks very natural. I did go overboard with the blush a bit. I tried to tone it down with the powder, but yeah, I still think it's a bit too strong. But I mean, this is wow. I am super impressed with this. This powder, it's very similar, very similar to this one. Maybe this one is a bit more cool toned than the Airspun, the translucent one. I'm still new to the whole baking thing. I love how it looks from, the fine lines down. The baking did smooth like the forehead and the cheeks, the nose. The nose looks like, wow, where are the pores, Loving it. But yeah, maybe I'm too old for baking. Maybe. Anyway, if you have any tips on how to bake better under the eye, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure what I did wrong here was not using enough concealer, because you need to have that thick layer of cream product, you know, to mash with the powder so it won't be cakey and it won't be dry. About the primer, I mean, I don't know. I'll let you know in the comments. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I mean, the brushes, they're okay. Nothing special. I mean, they're pretty. And they did its job. That's all I can say. I still prefer Real Techniques. Alright, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next Thursday.